It was a different time, a different age. An age of honor, of chivalry, of powers that roamed the land. Argalon was the jewel of the region, a powerful kingdom, a just kingdom. And King Colin ruled Argalon with a strong and steady hand. The people had peace. Even the disputes with Pamphylia subsided. But then the rumors started. The stories came from the north. Far away in the cold lands of ice and snow, a new threat emerged. The mongrel horde. A horde of beasts so fierce they destroyed everything in their path. King Colin took most of his army north to meet the horde and protect the land, but neither the king nor the army was seen again. And now with Argalon in a weakened state, King Mallet of Pamphylia seeks to take advantage of their loss.
My dear soldiers, I've been pondering important questions these days. Am I most pleased by the fact that my son, Lord Mazareth, will be engaged to Princess Adriana? Or might I be even more satisfied by the thought of the army of Argalon turning over their weapons to the soldiers of Pamphylia? I honestly can't decide.
Father, from what I see, you won't need to choose between the two options. Perhaps both of them will take place in the same day.
Oh, could it be? Is there something to report?
Your Majesty, the army crossed the river and caught the village of Narton completely by surprise. In a day, the majority of your men will return with the majority of the livestock. I came straight away from the victory with this.
Okay.
These are but a portion of the new conscripts who have volunteered for our army.
Well done. Well done. And so the kingdom of Pamphylia grows. Mazareth, tell us, what do you see when you look into our future?
I see that we will be moving into our enemies' homelands and take over their fine vineyards. We will ship all of their fine ale to where it belongs, here in Pamphylia! Yeah!
Then let us drink to our future and Colin, the dead king of Argalon. Any leader so foolish as to fight another man's battle deserves to lose his kingdom. Mazareth, it is time for you to marry the Princess Adriana and become my peer, King Mazareth, over the Argalons. Long live the new king!
Long live the new king! Long live the new king! Long live the new king!
I'd pay big money to see Mazareth try to control Hadriana. He has no idea what he's getting into.
But what other choice does she have? Today, good fortunes come our way.
Live the Princess Hadriana!
Princess, please accept my flowers.
Princess, your policies have led to a rich harvest. Marisa, I'm sorry I have dilemma one. Please tell me how the new system is working.
Your Grace, the first records are good. Our children are very smart.
You are amazing. No one could bring up changes as quickly as you. We are in your debt. Blessed is every person. I'll be right here. The news has no doubt reached you as well. Yesterday, ambassadors from Porphyria arrived. I welcomed them as my father Calvin would have. They came with an invitation that sounds more of a threat. I am invited to marry Lord Nazareth of Pamphylia and heir to the throne.
I suspected this, my lady.
The message was well crafted with the usual self-serving trickery of Porphyrian people. Most noteworthy was the phrase,
In desperate time like this, when we all fear the Mongol horde, we must combine the strengths of our people with withstand immediate evasion.
What? Everyone knows Malik doesn't believe the rumors. He jokes about the horde and mocks King Khalid's decision.
Truth cannot be found in any invitation from Malik.
the truth is that we are not the kingdom we once were. Since my father's disappearance, we have half the soldiers we once commanded. Malik now benefits from this advantage.
He plays ugly. We lost the village of Nardan just yesterday. The attack was made to look like a third party, but it was clearly some schemes of Malik.
Permit my men to launch an offensive strike at dawn. We can at least buy ourselves some time.
Time? What time? When Masaryk marches into our capital, he will kill your entire division, making your families watch. No, Barley. We don't have time for this. We must take a different path. The time we have to maneuver has become the time it takes to plan a wedding. Luckily, in Aragon, such things cannot be rushed.
Your Majesty, no, never.
If you don't like this future, please come up with a different plan that doesn't result in the destruction of our people. And until you find such a plan, don't lecture me for entertaining the unthinkable.
Your Majesty, no, never.
Ask Parjon to come and join us, and you are going to keep your mouth shut. We will play this game as it must be played. Guards, call in Parjon.
My lady, princess of the borderland and heir to the throne of Argalon, I am at your service.
We have discussed the most gracious offer of King Mallet. It is a discovery that Lord Mallet has concluded that the Mongol horde is our real enemy and the entire realm is in danger. Do tell us, how is it that King Mallet has changed his mind? It has not been his habit to take back what he has said.
Who am I to know the mind of a king? I am but a humble messenger who has received good news. I congratulate the bride-to-be. Now, as to the wedding, the great hall of Pamphylia is perfect for such an...
Your place is not to suggest anything. As ruler of this realm and future king of both of our nations, I declare before you and God Almighty that no wedding will occur if not within this great city. Tell that to your master.
So fond is King Masaryk of you that he has already considered such an inconvenience. I will inform him about your heartfelt acceptance. Good day.
You know I'll never do this. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking survival. I'm picturing the children of this kingdom, trying to keep them away from the fate of the villagers of Nartan. What do we know of them?
Most of them were taken by the soldiers. They didn't even leave the cows and pigs.
Me sick.
You know I can let this happen. I would die before my Never.
What else can we do? We can't win open war.
I cannot do this. There must be another way. Let's try this again.
Well now, what has love brought to us today? Oh, my foolish little princess.
Your Majesty.
And bring in the envoy. Tell me everything, every little detail.
It was as you suspected. Hadriana has a relationship with the captain of the special forces. They met in the woods. Parjon followed. they embraced and kissed.
Foolish little girl! Since when does an engaged woman kiss another lover?
Shameful.
This is an outrage. Such dishonor cannot go unpunished.
Call in gay media. It is time to issue a formal complaint. And call in Prince Mazaret. It is time to act. And the banners of Pamphylia will fly high before sunset. We will march on those arrogant fools.
As you wish, sir, it shall be done. Get everyone, every man and woman and beast trained for combat. We shall march before dawn.
At the grave, he swears he's gonna give it up. It's never gonna be enough. I just wanna be there when you're all alone, thinking about a better day. When you have it in your bones, this could be the end. This could be the end.
Enter.
Sir, the report.
Assemble the general. Find out where Hadrina is. Cancel everything I have today. I won't be here. The idiot can't even wait a week time to gain the throne. You, hurry!
Yes, sir.
This column looks so great on you, Your Majesty. It was made by killing Fluffy the unicorn. I think it's going to be gay for your wedding.
And don't forget, you also need beautiful jewelry. You need a maid and make me rich. Ha!
And of course, you and the prince will need a magic smartphone, Apple or Samsung.
Your Majesty, we need to talk. It is urgent. The homing pigeons brought word that Malik's troops are marching on us. No warning, no communication whatsoever. He brings all his forces. His banners are unfurled. He's making a big public display of it all.
How dare he? Was the proposal a cruel joke? This is even law for the Pamphylians. How long do we have?
24 hours I estimate. He's pressing his army. They're moving at a quick pace. He knows he's been spotted by our scouts. I'm guessing he's trying to limit our time to prepare for his attack.
And your plan?
Sound the general alarm. Mobilize the old people and children. Move them within the walls and mobilize your army. We'll meet him at the Corvo Plain. We'll try to negotiate. We can condemn his illegal invasion. I doubt it'll stop him, but as long as there's hope, we must try.
And what do you need from me?
Sound the general alarm. Mobilize the old people and children. Move them within the walls and mobilize your army. We'll meet him at the Corvo Plain. We'll try to negotiate. We can condemn his illegal invasion. I doubt it'll stop him, but as long as there's hope, we must try.
It is done.
With any luck, I hope that you'll never have to see those banners. I've already mobilized every soldier available. We leave soon.
God be with you, Darian.
Women and children, everybody, come to the fortress. Your safety is at the utmost importance. Adriana wants her people safe.
Come on, come here.
Come here.
Come here, come on. Faster. Come on. Come here, faster, faster.
Come on, everybody.
Hurry up.
Come on.
Hurry up.
Come on.
Come on, come on.
Come on. Come on.
Get
Everybody.
in, faster.
Everybody. Okay, let's go.
To right. To left.
victory! To victory!
I can't wait to teach those self-righteous Argalons a lesson. They have this coming to them.
So, I'm so tired of everyone talking about their great castles and mansions and special schools. Who needs school anyhow?
Pride comes before fall, and fall they will to my axe and to your sword.
You don't even have an axe.
Well, I wish I had one. A real big one. One that could crush people's heads.
Then it wouldn't work out. I mean, if that axe was so big, you need someone else to lift it for you.
I can show you who will smash a skull, and it'll be your skull.
Stop it! Just stop it! We got a 10-hour march and you're gonna spit each other's blood before we get there? No wonder Argalons have better sleeves than we do. There's something else that has me worried.
And what would that be?
The Monger food. I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too. I have relatives in North and no one heard them from a long time.
The king won't let us talk about it, and I know why. I reckon that the horde is much bigger than that bunch of Argalons. I don't know about you, but the day that I see the horde, I'll be running.
I heard they don't even carry weapons. They just slash you with their clothes and else you throat with your fist.
That sounds like my first girlfriend.
That was a good one.
My glorious leader, the army of Argalon is approaching. They have gathered the best of the fighters.
Noble of them come to save the princess, have they? They left the security of their fortress. General Darion, what are we thinking? Remind me in the future to always attack our stupid enemies. It's quite good for the reputation. General, form the lines!
Division, form the lines. Tactical, move to the rear. Archers, string your bows.
And now the part that I'm looking forward to. I want to stare deeply into the eyes of Darion before I kill him.
Oparta! 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 Lupafilia! Lupafilia! Walico beton! Guante papeto! Guante Oh, we think that's what we say. Parece terrorista.
Far from home, Mazaret. Your kingdom stopped the river you must have crossed last night.
I know where I am and I know where I'm going. You are just a little bump in my path.
That's not how I see it. Argalon has a history of honoring treaties and laws. I advise you to do the same while you can.
Go and speak your arrogance to the wind. You don't know what brought me here. The cause of this journey lies behind you.
Really? Argalon had offended Pamphylia? And how did that happen?
Well, unless you rejected all the codes that bind those lands together, I think you agree that no man sits by while his fiancée is romancing with another man. And if I'm not mistaken, you made me the service of bringing that villain to me.
You best watch your mouth and measure your words.
You better turn around and confront the accused. His honor will not permit him to deny it. Now this is what's going to happen. I'm bringing my grievance to the courts of Argalon, and you should step out of my way.
I permit you a contingent of 50 to accompany you to the courts of Argalon, but our army must return.
I'm going to say that just once. You are dealing with a man who was deeply wrong, and I'm not changing my plans. Me and my friends are going to the courts of Argalon. Give me Barlan now and turn back. No! Let the history record one more mistake made by Argalon. We are finished here.
I return myself over to the Masoret. My mistakes should not cause the suffering of others.
That's an excellent idea. Leave me to explain to the princess why your head returns to Argalon on a spike. I think not. Yes, your actions may have been a pretext for this war, but it was going to happen whether you did it or not. Now, if you want to solve this issue, you go kill Mazaroth.
For the glory of Pamphylia and in the honor of the king, forward!
Generals, form the line! Form the line! Form the line!
Charge!
Your family! Charge!
Let us drink to our future and to Colin, the great king of... It was dead, right? Yes. Again, please. Again. Again.
Well, unless you rejected all the codes that bind those lands together, I think you agree that no man sits by while his romance is with another woman. Was with another woman?
With another man.
Actually...
Such dishonor cannot go unpunished.
Don't look at the camera.
Foolish little girl. I forgot to lie.
Okay, too much laughter.
How was it? How was
Horrible.
It's horrible, yes. Took forever. Dave, what do you have to say?
You're right. Hey, we had a great film. These actors are amazing. It was hot, and we did it. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
And then he said,
What do you have to say? How was it? How was
very
it?
fun. Oh wait, I should look here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was very fun.
David, do you have anything to say?
hello kids, don't try this at home.
How was it?
It's very fun, very cool.
That's good.
I had very much fun.
What do you have to say about the movie? How was it? Now that we're finally done.
I am so happy to play in a movie that was so authentic and so well done.
I like
Thank
your
you.
makeup. It's very nice, very nice. Finally, time for dinner. All the way back down the hill. So now we go.